We're so glad you're with us today. Joy Harris, a Georgetown native, is author of Authentic Joy, a new book about finding the feeling of fulfillment in life.
And we're very happy to have Joy with us today, who uses her first name to title this book. And so, Joy, what is it that you hope folks will find in this book?
I just hope people can read that book and truly discover that joy is not found in things, is not found in our status, our social status, or our titles, but it's truly found within us and who we are and what Christ has done for us. That's how true joy is cultivated. So I'm hoping that people will see that joy doesn't come from the stuff around us, but it's from what's inside.
When did you discover authentic or true joy?
I discovered true joy probably about 6-7 years ago. I just started on a journey to discover, who am I? What makes me who I am? And I discovered that it wasn't my job, it wasn't the things that I had, but it was truly who I was on the inside and who Christ had made me to become. So once I discovered that, even though I'd been a Christian for a long time, since I was a kid, it took me some time to discover, because I had a lot of influences on the outside telling me that joy was from this or that.
Mm-hmm. And now you're reaching out to try to spread that joy. I understand you have a ministry that you were going to tell us about as well.
Yeah, I have a ministry called Inspiring You to Be Ministries, and basically it's just inspiring people to be whatever God has called them to be, whatever they so choose to be, and not be stuck in a box or conform just because it's the norm, but to do what they choose to do, and that brings fulfillment.
When people read your book and when they check out your website and all that, what do they come back to you and say to you?
Most of the time it's just, you're so inspiring, you always encourage me, wow. You say things that I just never thought about putting it that way. And so most oftentimes it's a sense of excitement. Oh, wow, this is something that I can do. It's not too late for me, you know. Most oftentimes it's just inspired. They're inspired.
It sounds like you kind of had to open yourself up, though, to let this happen. That otherwise you could have just kind of gone on through life and not shared these experiences and thoughts and this, the kind of joy that you try to spread to others.
Yeah, transparency, that's something that I have founded my life on, just being honest and open with other people, and to just share my struggles, and in my struggles how I had to learn from those struggles, and then learning from those struggles, they didn't keep me down, but they helped me to move forward. And if we could just learn that things that come up against us is not to keep us down, but if we glean some knowledge from it, it can actually catapult us forward.
And people can learn more at your website. Can they also purchase the book there? Where can they find the book?
They can find the book on my website, joyaharris.com, and they also can Barnes & Noble, Amazon, Lifeway, any bookstore can order it in the U.S. and internationally.
All right, it's called Authentic Joy, and in a couple of interviews we've learned how authentic you are as a person. Thank you very much
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate it.
Glad to have you here. Stay with us. There's much more ahead on News First.
And we'll check that weather before we head into the weekend and more.